It's an age-old question. Why do we race? The thrill of victory, the agony of defeat, and the moments that take our breath away. The racers, the teams behind them, the manufacturers, and all of the fans gather to take part in our shared passions. The love of snowmobiling and the thrill of competition. Today on AMSOIL Championship Snowcross, the world's greatest snowcross racers are ready to rock in Michigan's Upper Peninsula at the Mount Zion ski hill. The AMSOIL Dominator features one-on-one racing as the premier classes of AMSOIL Pro and Pro Light go one-on-one. The winner takes all for 10 grand plus bragging rights. The Mount Zion Snowcross National, presented by Pat's Motorsports, is next.
That's where you want to be. So what you'll hear regarding the drivers' meeting,
Got it! Wow, look at this battle here. Yeah, and that is exactly what we want to see out of Elias.
Francis Peltier, ladies and gentlemen, wins race number 3 for the AMSOIL Pro class.
Holy frick, dude, that was insane.
Red Snowcross, baby! It's a drag! And Blair Morgan takes it! Tucker Hibbert, the number 68 sled across the AMSOIL finish line, has done it!
This is the Mount Zion Snowcross National, presented by Pat's Motorsports. Welcome to AMSOIL Championship Snowcross. I'm Haley Shanley, joined by my friend, 3-time national champion, our color analyst, Robbie Malinowski. Robbie, this is our Anaheim 1. There's a lot of unpredictability, a lot of unknowns, and even more so this season.
Yeah, it sure is, with all the teams, riders changing up, and then, of course, going straight into bracket racing. My favorite kind of racing. Throw the money out there and see who's going to go take it.
And you know what this one's all about. You've raced this a number of times. AMSOIL Dominator, $10,000 on the line. And to help us tell those stories leading up to when we issued that check is our intrepid trackside reporter, Miss Erica Allreed.
Thanks, guys. Of our current pro field, Cody Cam, Elias Ischwell, Jordan LaBelle, and Adam Peterson have all won the Dominator in years past. Veteran pro racers Cody Cam and Elias Ischwell have both done so twice, with Cody being our most recent 2023 AMSOIL Dominator winner. It'll be interesting to see if these two can replicate history and do it for a third time and tie former pro champion Tim Tremblay with 3 prestigious AMSOIL Dominator trophies.
It's gonna be hard. The competition gets higher every year, and people moving up, and yeah, a lot of people was faster than of last season, and I'm gonna try to stay on it and be fast, of course, and do my job. I know what it takes, but it takes a lot, so you need to put in the work, and I hope I've done it, and I'm gonna do my best.
Thanks, Erica. Round 1 of bracket racing for the AMSOIL Dominator is here. This is how they've qualified. Robbie, how is the approach different from our standard format for these guys?
Well, one thing you're going to want to watch out for is who's the loose cannons out there, who's the ones that you're going to maybe take you out. And remember, it's only a lap and a half, so there's not a lot of time to recover. So you want to be perfect, you want to be aware of who's around you most of the time.
Yeah, there's no settling in or taking it easy, especially on this start. We're going sprint racing, so round 1, here we go.
We have Adam Peterson, Jordan LaBelle. Looks like, wow, look at.
Nice.
That was textbook Jordan getting that start, but look at that. Passes him right back. Doing it for Dale. He's not messing around.
He sought an opportunity, and those opportunities, when you're up against Jordan LaBelle, are few and far between. So good eye by the number 3 for Team LaValle Polaris.
Yeah, Jordan kind of overcooked it going into that corner. Blew out of the main line, so he's going to have to do something special here. But, oh, wow, he really made up some time. Right there, big flyaway. See if LaBelle can make up that gap.
Jordan has had to take a few hard lessons at these ski hill tracks in the downhill sections.
Oh, that was a great line he found there. I don't know if it's going to be enough. He still has, well, he'll get one more crack at that line. Watch for a pass to come right there. He's so crafty, even though he's so young.
He is, and he just had something else that the rest of the pro lights didn't these last few years. So this anticipation for him to come to the premier class has been highly anticipated.
So watch this setup. He is going to go inside, outside, and he's gonna try to set up this pass so perfect. Watch, right in here. Oh, he bobbled, he couldn't get it done. That was his shot. I don't think he's got enough time now. Peterson.
That pivotal moment for him.
Yeah. Oh, it isn't over. Yeah, it is not over. There we go.
There we go, crossing the stripe. Adam Peterson is going to collect this win, but not without a Herculean effort by the 5'11" of Jordan LaBelle. Starters orders.
Ooh, Elias, good jump. Great start. Look at that. Arcs his way into that first corner.
Excellent execution by the 200 Elias Ishuel. In the nose of that sled, those skis, it stayed down. He had that momentum right off the start, so he and that sled did exactly what they needed to do.
Sure does, and this is going to be checkout city for Elias, I have a feeling. He is just looking so solid all day. Practice, first round, but look at this. Solomson hanging in there, hanging tough.
Yeah.
Oh, Elias crashes!
Oh.
We missed it. He doesn't look good. That is...
He's getting up.
Okay.
That could
All
have
right.
been defeat.
Wow.
We didn't know. We don't know, and we still don't want to speculate. But $10,000 just slipped through his fingertips, a chance to make history and tie the all-time record, like Erica had mentioned, that is held by Tim Tremblay. So, wow, we're going to get a replay. Looks like we weren't able to pick it up. So, Robbie, break it down.
Yeah, that heavy wet snow. Look at, he starts sliding sideways. Game over. Elias. Just too much. Pushing a little too hard. And the next race we got, this is the one I feel really strong about. Emil Haar and Creighton Dillon. I called it earlier in the day. Look at this. Creighton with the advantage. But Haar not going to be messing around. Look, he's going to go wide all the way around. And can he get it done? He does.
He's got the momentum, had the speed to carry through that corner again. That corner craft Emil Haar, that is so dangerous. You don't want to be up against that.
Creighton was a little too nice to him. He could have definitely punted him into the cheap seats, but he is not done yet. He's going to try everything he has at Thien Motorsports. Ski-Doo is going to be wide open for the next lap and a half. I can bet you.
Mooses didn't get the initial jump, but then he hasn't needed it. Start's not always been his thing. It's been close, but as we've seen from Emil Haar in the first round, didn't need it. Capitalizes within the first couple of corners. And look at that gap.
And that's corner speed right there. Haar is so fast in the corners, makes up all his time, and unfortunately for Creighton, it started right but ended wrong so far. Never again. I'm going to say it's over before it's over because we just seen that, but Haar is so solid.
And I love seeing these guys enter this AMSOIL Dominator, a chance to race with the top of the sport. When you're racing with the best, that's got to make you better. So excited to see Creighton continue on in the Pro Light class this year, but Emil Haar, wow, white flag is out, so Emil Haar will advance. And we're going to send it down as Erica Allreed prepares with Emil Haar.
What's it going to take to replicate this effort in that final round?
Try to see what the other guys are doing if I have a bad start. So yeah, or if I get the whole shot, I will just try to stay calm and go fast.
Well, we look forward to seeing you later on. Congratulations on this win here.
When AMSOIL Championship Snowcross returns, the FXR Sport Class Final is on the line, and the battle for the AMSOIL Dominator intensifies. AMSOIL Championship Snowcross is presented by the U.S. Air Force. Serve your way. Can you make the team? By AMSOIL runs on freedom. Ski-Doo. That's Ski-Doo feeling. FXR. Gear up for your outdoor adventures with FXR.
Welcome back to the Mount Zion Snowcross National presented by Pat's Motorsports. It's raining, it's pouring. Check out this ProTech track report. But that does not bother these hardy Upper Peninsula fans and these northern Wisconsin fans just across the border. They are loving it and soaking it all up. These elements, they will be affecting the FXR Sport Final racers coming up next. Taking a look at the lineup, Robbie, what stands out to you?
I see the last name LaBelle. His brother's done it. Now it's his turn to step up and show everyone what he's made of.
Coming up in this FXR Sport Final.
Oh, he got an early movement. Not sure who it is.
Wow, Dylan LaBelle, nope, not going to be able to get enough into that start, but he'll maybe take a third place position on the start. Ahead of him, the 254.
Peterson out front, 112.
Wow, out of Spring Grove, Illinois for West Coast Customs Racing, Skidoo takes that early lead.
But look at LaBelle. Wow, coming down that hill, makes the pass. He looks a lot like his brother. That was impressive.
Just how low did we see Dylan LaBelle staying on those jumps? That is a signature of his big bro, Jordan LaBelle, new race leader.
We got 2 down, unfortunately, that first corner pileup. Careful, guys, no passing in that yellow zone.
Side-by-side battle for second it was as they embarked on that downhill and still intensifying blanket coverage, in fact, of the top 3. But Dylan LaBelle able to grab some room, put some distance between him and second.
That line that he is doing coming down that hill is impressive. One little slip up though, and he's gonna go for a ride, so he's gotta pay attention to that.
Dylan LaBelle crazy good, but look just behind him. I believe we can get a good visual. That is the 450 of Kenny Goike and Brian Peterson.
Goike got into that second position. He's making moves.
Yeah, he is looking strong. All 3 have had great starts, but to hang on to it.
Oh, look at that line. And Goike, he is the one to be paying attention to right now. The track is racy right now. Plenty of lines to make passes.
It really is, and these guys making good, quick work out of that downhill, but that last rhythm really checks them up speed-wise. Dylan LaBelle, he wants a battle behind him. He wants them distracted. He wants to hang on to this lap 3 of 8 of the FXR Sport Final.
You see his brake rotor, it is glowing red, and that's because of how he gets down that hill. If you pay attention, he's gonna be gas brake the whole time, just hitting those knuckles perfectly.
And Kenny Goike has established himself strongly in second ahead of Brian Peterson.
I like his line here. He's staying a little wider. He stays lower over that big flyaway. And then when he comes into this corner, he arcs it a lot smoother. And you can see, closes right up.
And on the outside looking in of the top 3, we'll give you a running order of the top 5, followed by Peterson. It's Chaperon and Nelson.
Nelson being the rookie of the class, sitting in 5th, but Cam Cole 7th. That is someone that you're gonna wanna keep an eye on. He is not gonna settle, and he's gonna keep pushing forward.
That is the truth. And Kenny Goike is going to crank up the wick and apply some pressure to Dylan LaBelle.
And pay attention to this line, like I said last lap. Watch how close he does get coming into this corner. He's able to carry that momentum all the way around.
White flag flies for the race leader, LaBelle, Goike. Chaperon now into the P3 position. That's the 254. Man, Dylan LaBelle, great run for him, and didn't come easy. Love seeing the passing, love seeing him. The racecraft of his, again, in this section.
Yeah, he has got that line dialed, but the advantage that I did see was from that yellow flag. I'm sure they're going to be reviewing it. He clearly was jumping through there.
And he takes the checkered flag and throws a fist in the air. Canada's very own Dylan LaBelle for Warner Racing Skidoo, backed by Makita.
Still ahead, can the defending 3-time champion, Malene the Machine Coutu, continue to take care of business in the pro women's class?
Welcome back to the Mount Zion Snowcross National presented by Pat's Motorsports. We're ready for another final here tonight, and this time it's the vets, the Pro-Am Plus 30. What are you watching for?
Andy Leaders, who's going to knock him off? But I do see a number 36, Corin Todd. I know him personally. Great kid, great talent.
We are green, I believe that is that a Team LaValle Polaris sled out front? Yes, it is. The number 57 of Andy Leaders then. Look who it is, 36, Corin Todd.
All right, mano y mano, but look at the 77. Throwing his hat in the ring.
Adam S. Johnson.
Yeah, Adam not afraid to throw it down. And look at Corin sitting in that second, electing to go outside that nice smooth line. I don't think it's any faster yet, but you pay attention to that throughout the weekend. That is going to be one of those lines that you're going to want to stay away from or jump on board.
Exactly. We'd seen Adam S. Johnson on the podium a number of times in 2023. Always up there in the mix.
I like Corin's lines right now. He's going outside, outside, everywhere, missing all the bumps. That's a veteran move. And of course, we're in the plus 30 class right now. So the veteran moves, the veteran riders, they know where to go. Stay off the bumps. Way easier.
It's a lot easier, especially at this point. And I look at the lip of the peak of that jump. You can see just how eaten up it is at that point of the track.
It sure is. And I'd like to get a lap time right now. I think Corin is actually putting in some good times right now. And oh no, he's off by 1/10, but he's right there.
He's right there and not in clean air. So he is just outside of that fast time. So it's no surprise to see Andy Leaders, but that is, we're gonna keep our eye on Corin Todd because looking crazy fast.
And he's sticking to those lines. He is staying true. And look how low he can stay over that finish line. He carries all that momentum coming around here, so. Yeah, and he matched his lap time there, so Corin picking it up by 1/10, and I think his lines right now are gonna prove to be the ones you want to be on. Look at this, he's on. Leaders back.
Battle for the race lead, Andy Leaders. He loves to be challenged. Look at Corin Todd, had to go far.
He almost threw it away, Corin Todd, letting it hang out. Easy, buddy, you're not that young guy anymore.
One mistake and oh boy, you'll feel it in ways that feel it maybe a little bit more than the young guns, but battle for the race lead continues.
Now look at this. Can he get that line done going wide? It looks like it might just happen right here. Lapper's in the way. Oh, and Leaders off the track. Corin Todd is your leader. Oh, wow.
Had to go really wide, but man, given the advantage to Corin Todd here, who is in the prime position to take that lead, set himself up for it.
Now, the one thing that I'm going to be a little worried about with Corin is he hasn't had any seat time until this weekend. And I know this is a, 8-lap race or whatever it is, but it is going to be grueling. These last 4 laps are going to be tough for Corin.
The Pro Am Plus 30 guys, they're lucky if they can get season time on the sled in preseason because these guys are hauling the mail home on Saturday night, so they can just relax and get ready to go to work on Monday. So they're not spending their time out at the training facilities.
Well, and I'm seeing a little different Andy Leaders. He does not look as fit as he has come into the season before. He is definitely probably the guy that had to go and do the hard work of a normal life before all the training got to happen. So Corin Todd out front, running away with it almost right now. Look at the gap he's pulled.
Yeah, and this is the race where you figure out, okay, what's the metric for fitness? You think you know if you've been able to put in the work, but you really get it figured out in this first race. So these 8 laps got to feel like a long time for your race leader, Corin Todd.
Yeah, the arms are pumping, the heart's beating right now. This is 1 lap to go. Oh yeah, we are on our last lap. Corin's just got to take a big breath.
And your AMSOIL top 5 is Todd, Leaders, Johnson, Zielinski, and Bowerly. Is according to timing and scoring, but I don't see Bowerly actually entered, so I don't know. Don't quote me on that, but that's what timing and scoring is reading.
Look at Corin Todd jumping into the mix. Love to see it. Really shaking it up. He's a talent.
Yes, he sure is, and brings it. Oh, this is setting us up for a fine season of Pro Am Plus 30 racing. Final corner.
Corin Todd takes the win.
Congratulations, 3-6. Taking the round 1 win for Pro Am Plus 30 and collecting all of those valuable points that come along with it.
Congratulations, Corin Todd. That was a great race.
At what point did you know you had the advantage and the opportunity to take over the lead?
Oh man, I've raced with Andy for a long time, so I never really knew if I was going to have the advantage or not, but I saw a couple mistakes he was making, I put a lot of laps around the guy, so I just chose, smoother, flowier lines a little bit, and ended up working out. He made a little mistake there. I capitalized, and the rest of the race, he was right there. So it was a great race.
Round 2 of the AMSOIL Dominator is on deck. Who has the edge to earn $10,000 in bracket-style racing tonight?
Welcome back to the Mount Zion Snowcross National presented by Pat's Motorsports. And we have advanced in tonight's program onto round 2 of the AMSOIL Dominator.
Throw the money out there and see who's going to go take it.
Hunter Patno, the number 8.
Oh, wow. Topi was sleeping on that starting line. Wow. That might just be it.
Hunter Patno, the Heartland Vermont racer, now located in Minnesota for Shearing Speed Sports Skidoo. Excellence.
Yeah. Unfortunately for Topi, the light turned green and Topi was still thinking he had time, but it's not over yet. We've seen it earlier. Elias, defending champ, having his little off there, but
starting the season off on this very, very high note. If Hunter Patno is able to clinch this Dominator and keep that AMSOIL Dominator trophy within the AMSOIL team, that would be extra, extra special.
Oh, no, they're black flagging him. He is getting to, yeah, see right here, he jumped the start. All right, so the race is on. We have a battle on our hands. One lap is gonna call it all. Topi, he's back in it.
This is a shootout. They didn't have him exit the track. They had to have him hold up. And there was probably a few second penalty they gave him. So Topi Kosti, he was down but not out, if you will, at the beginning of this race. Not over.
Yeah, and Har made this work in the last race. Not enough for Patno. Topi, can he hold on? Straight away 2 corners.
Final lap, ladies and gentlemen. Will Hunter Patno have anything here in the final corner?
Oh, see right there. That is a $10,000 move. He's making sure he's in that chance to make some money.
Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, wow.
That was awesome. We got to see some bumping and running right there. His ski just gets the track and tips it. Yeah, a little bit harder, but not that bad.
Good Cam, sled not up to temp just yet, given the head shake to our officials. Starter's orders.
Cody, good jump, but Peterson even better. Oh, see Cody, he let off, he knew, but look at the inside, he makes it happen. That's heads up veteran racing right there. Cody Cam making it happen. Turns a negative into a positive, and right now he's in control of this race.
Excellent move on the start. To be able to see that and capitalize, your brain, your eyes got to be tracking so fast. Heat of the moment, split-second decision making.
And all Cody was thinking going into that corner, if I get the jump, great. I'm gonna pin it all the way through. If I don't, what I'm gonna do. Oh, Peterson taking that tough block with him into that jump. But look at this, he's right there.
6 souvenir, but
oh, the roost though. That is exactly why you want to be out front. And there's that tough block that Peterson took with him for a ride.
yeah, you can't afford to take lack of visibility with you, and he's snow caught under the visor and those goggles down to this tricky downhill section. So that gave Cody Cam some more real estate to work with. White flag one more time for Cody Cam, and he will advance to the semifinal.
I like where Cody's sitting right now. We might see ourselves a Har Cody Cam. We are gonna see that in the next round. So teammates, someone's going home.
And we will see in this final Polaris versus Skidoo. So Cody Cam gonna cruise around this final corner one more time, and that will do it. He's gonna punch his ticket to the semifinal. Ladies and gentlemen, for Judnick Motorsports Polaris, the 5'3" Cody Cam. Erica Allred is standing by with our race winner that is Cody Cam.
Thanks, Haley. Cody, a great start en route to that 10K and prestigious trophy. What's it going to take to win it for a third time?
Definitely got to get a good start and number 1 pick unfortunately gets the bad pick on the line. Number 2 guy will always go inside, so that's a little bit frustrating, but just gotta ride fast and smart, lap 1 and get out front.
Still ahead, can the defending 3-time champion, Malene the Machine Couture, continue to take care of business in the pro women's class?
Welcome back to the Mount Zion Snowcross National presented by Pat's Motorsports, and we're about to go pro women's racing for their round 1 for this season, and so many heavy hitters, but a stacked class, Robbie. 15 ladies are lining up tonight.
Yeah, the sport is growing, and it's definitely growing in this class. These girls are not messing around. The speed is up, the fitness is up, and I'm expecting some really good racing tonight.
A number of multi-time winners, including the 3-time national champion, Malene Couture. This is Pro-Am Women. 15 racers will line up for the women's class. We have McKenna Kleiman, who took the year off last year to focus on school. A perennial front runner, excited to see if she can get back to those podium ways.
Oh, no.
Jump for the 93.
Got a little trigger happy right there. Couture is going to have to take a back seat to that. I'm not sure how far back she's going to have to go, but she should start doing it early. There they black flagged her.
Oh, the 24 Cecily Bernache. Not too long ago, she was racing the Woody's Racing Junior Girls 9 to 13 class. Up here leading the pack, followed by Anana Hauger. They call her Holshot Hauger, new to Hemmer Motorsports Polaris this year, battling for that lead. And Nana Hauger, in her first round, she blew a read at the start, but that second round, she ended up winning it, so she had to fight back, and that second one worked out well for her, and now leading the race at 3:31.
Hauger out front, checking out, but now the story of the race is gonna be, where is Couture gonna land? She's clearly one of the fastest. She can win at any given moment, so she's gonna have to go to work, put her head down, and really find some lines today, or tonight, try to get it done.
She's gonna have to, and she's fully capable. We'll try to get visibility on where she's at in this pack right now, so we'll keep you updated, but she has crashed before and gone on to win the race, so this girl's got it going on, and as does this one up front, 3:31. Her dad, Joe Hauger, been an integral part of her program. I got to catch up with him briefly after her second round, as she just won her second round, so he's stoked for her. Ava McCurdy, that's the number 42 Skidoo, is clicking them off, battling right now with McKenna Kleiman, the number 199, and there's the 93 right there, Malene Couture.
And she was running a 38-second lap time in traffic, the leader at 36.9, so she's only a second off in traffic, mind you, so this is far from over. She is gonna put the hammer down, and she's gotta make moves though, quick and make them decisive. You know, she can't take all that roost on. That's going to be the challenge. The roost is going to be killer. Her vision is everything, and as I say that, you can see the snow hit the windshield.
In just a few corners, Malene Couture, Malene the Machine, from 8th to 6th. We are on lap 3 of 8, guys. That is still a long time to go, and Malene Couture might be saying, oh, I can do this. She believes she can do this. She's put in the work, and she has spent more time off the snowmobile than she has wanted to do this preseason. Is taking care of her husband, Cole, who had re-injured his knee, or there was complications with the knee. So that was that's been, or his leg, excuse me. That's been tough. She's been playing nurse, taking care of him. So, but that didn't hold her back last year when she was doing the same thing, Robbie. And in fact, a broken tailbone last year did not hold her back.
No, it sure didn't. But right now, she's dropped about 2 seconds to the leader. She's sitting in 5th, 14.1 seconds back. She's got a lot of room, a lot of ground to make up. So it's at this point, you got to start looking halfway through the race. Don't throw it away because you're trying to drive to the front. Take your licks, take the second, the third, the fourth, whatever you can get, and just live to fight another day.
The gap right now between Holshot Hauger and Tasha Lang, and we had missed the pass for second. Tasha Lang gets around Cecily Bernache for P2, and a 6.4 second gap Hauger has over Lang.
And right now, Malene just put down a 1.5 lap faster lap time than the leaders. Right there, you can see the gap is at 12.8, so she's making the time back up as Hauger gets into lap traffic. That's going to be the big one too. Lap times will drop with the lappers in her way, so.
Yeah, who's going to be the craftiest in negotiating this lap traffic? But Anana Hauger making quick work of it thus far. Your AMSOIL top 5 right now on lap 6 of 8 is Hauger, Lane, Bernache, Coutu. Molina's up into the 4th place position, and she's got the rookie Cecily Bernache ahead of her.
She sure does, and that time it keeps clicking down, 11.2 seconds from the leader, so 1 second behind, like you said, Bernache, so.
Look at her cruising down this downhill section, and again, that lap traffic playing into it. Most certainly Lang has chipped away at that margin. Now the distance between them less than 5 seconds.
Last lap.
White flag is out for the race leader, Anana Hauger. And Hammer Motorsports, I don't believe, has had a full season with a pro women's athlete. So if she goes on to win this one, I believe will be the team's first pro women's win. Look at this battle between Bernache and Coutu. Coutu makes that pass into the podium position.
See, I take this as a win right now. She went from last to 3rd. Last lap here, just don't throw it away. Take that 3rd. That is a win all day long. These other girls are gonna have their tough races too.
Hard charger, but right now crossing the finish line, she's gonna take the race win in Anana Hauger.
I'm sorry, I was babbling on there.
You're fine. There was excitement going on back there, and it's not over. Well, I believe that's lap traffic.
Yeah.
Malene Coutu will finish in that 3rd place position, and we'll see how excited she is about it. But no matter how excited she is, we are for her, because to fight from coming back after being penalized on that start, that's pretty impressive. So she had to have been riding with a flame under her. She was fired up.
An unfortunate black flag off the start meant that required you to go through the pack on this one. Just how gratifying is this, as you really had to work for it tonight?
Dude, I'm Norwegian. What does gratified mean?
Just how rewarding is this podium finish after having negotiating the field like that?
Oh, dude, it's so awesome. I mean, I've been saying all year I just want to put on a show for the fans, and now I got to be the one to do it and do it as long. I know I'm the fastest one out there. I had the fastest lap time, and I had a blast. And yeah, fun to be back, and sucks with that black flag. I creeped a little bit, and whatever, we got tomorrow, and we just got started, and yeah, I'm super excited.
And congratulations on starting off this season with a big win. Just how satisfying is it to kick off your season with a statement like this?
Oh, it feels so good. I just feel like I have so much to prove this year. I didn't have the greatest season last year, and I'm just so pumped to be with such an amazing team. I'm so grateful for everything they do for me, and it just feels really good to get out front and stay out front the whole race, and yeah.
Round 2 of the AMSOIL Dominator is on deck. Who has the edge to earn $10,000 in bracket-style racing tonight? AMSOIL Championship Snowcross is presented by the U.S. Air Force. Serve your way. Can you make the team? By AMSOIL, runs on freedom. Polaris, think outside. Sunoco, fuel your best. And by Pertec, your industrial hose service specialist.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the moments we've all been waiting for. This is the Mount Zion Snowcross National presented by Pat's Motorsports, and what is about to unfold before our eyes is the semifinal LCQ and final for the $10,000 to win AMSOIL Dominator. And the racers who are left in the bracket, Robbie, we could see a fairy tale ending to the night for a guy who is from a smaller team, a brand new team. He's up against the full-fledged factory-backed super team racers.
Yeah, the big bad red guys, right? That's what he's going to have to end up going against. And I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. Gustav's going to have his hands full, but I think he's up for the challenge. Oh, look at wow! Ralston not messing around.
He had just a little bit more, but these two so close on their reaction time, but had the power to edge out Hunter Patnode just by a little bit.
I think he shocked Hunter Patnode with that move. Hunter did not expect that. Look at those holes as they come down. They're so nasty. The suspension's really having to work there.
And if you guys like an underdog story, look no further, because all these guys who have made their way to the bracket, Hunter Patnode, all full-on factory team supporting guys. This guy's Gustav Salson doesn't have that many reps with AMSOIL Championship Snowcross. Just came to the U.S. for the very first time 1 year ago. So in that sense, you can consider him an underdog, but he's bringing it tonight.
Yeah, keep doing what you're doing right now, and I guarantee you, you will not be a privateer long. Everybody's looking for the next talent, and he's showing it right now. I mean, Hunter Patnode is no joke. 1 lap to go.
White flag is out. Gustav Salson, will we see him advance? Ladies and gentlemen, but it's not over till it's over, and look how many times we've seen something happen on the white flag. Does that ring a bell? The last time we had seen Hunter Patnode on track racing so hard. So, gonna make his way to the Polaris corner. Now the trickiest section of the track, that is for sure.
Those holes are deep. They're steep and deep, and right here, we're gonna get a win.
Gustav Salson, here we go, 81 Skidoo will advance. Incredible. Here we go. Up next, we have Emil Haar versus Cody Cam.
There's going to be a little cat and mouse going into this first corner.
Sending it, we're green light racing.
Oh, they're off, on, off, on. Yeah, see, Haar, he knew exactly what Cody was going to do there. Watch Cody, he's going to go outside, nice smooth line.
Oh!
Little inside outside, look at these two. It's gonna get real good before it's over.
Beautiful, they're dancing now, ladies and gentlemen. Polaris versus Polaris. Emil Haar gonna take that inside line, and Cody Cam electing to go outside once again.
Yeah, and this is gonna be hard for Cody. The corner speed that Haar carries is just so fast. Cody needed to get in front of him, try to run blocker on him. I just don't see it happening at this point.
And like Emil told Erica earlier tonight, after his round 2 win, he said, I need to race smarter, not harder. He has looked genius since the beginning of this race. So expert moves by the number 31, Emil Haar.
Yeah, you're spot on. He is lighting it up. 1 lap to go for him. And fortunately for Cody, it's going to be a LCQ type race for him, which it's not over yet. He can still get in there and anything can happen. But right now, Haar, he has been on fire. That win over Craig Dillon, I thought that was pivotal. Starting to show right now.
Yeah, this is where he is shining. Where he really shines is the longevity in these races. The longer ones, King of Triple Crown, we're going to call him. He's been so good, and he's going to advance. In this bracket racing, these short sprints, he's been on fire. Emil Haar. This is the LCQ. Again, we are going to see Cody Cam and Hunter Patnode.
Cody with the advantage right now, inside and was on the track last, so he knows exactly where he wants to go. Ooh, somebody's sled didn't sound very good taking off. Might have been Patnode.
Great start for the 53. Originally from Kenosha, Wisconsin, Cody Cam. Early race lead outside there, take the inside through that Polaris corner.
Yeah, Cody checking out early. Patnode better get his butt in gear, because this is going to be a quick trip back to the trailer is all he's going to have. Cody, good advantage right now.
Cody Cam on the move. 2 laps to go. And I want to see a tight battle between these two. I don't want to say I want to make a mistake, but these two, they race hard. It would be so much fun to see Hunter Patnode close this gap here.
Yeah, it sure would, but I don't think it's going to happen. Cody has set the pace pretty high, and Hunter just doesn't have anything to answer.
No, not at this point in the race. White flag flies. Cody Cam making team owner Scott Judnick very proud with this run, as is his teammate Emil Haar.
What do you think Scott's thinking right now? He's going to have both of his guys into this final for the Dominator.
I think Scott's thinking, from the performances he's seen tonight, and probably has seen preseason too, I think I made the right choice, is what he's saying, to sign Cody Cam, and both gentlemen with multi-year contracts with the team. if I'm not mistaken. So he's a proud guy right now for sure.
Cody takes the win. Yeah, no doubt. I mean, there was some question out there, like, why bring another high-end, capable winning rider into your program? It might upset the apple cart, but so far so good. Okay, $10,000 on the line. We have 2.5 laps. 3 riders. We're getting ready.
Why would you want to line up right behind Emil Haar? Correct? No, he's slightly off to the side there. Okay.
Oh yeah, he's right behind. You have to line up right behind. It would be too much of an advantage if he didn't. He's gonna have to eat roost right away, but watch Cody. He's gonna duck left or right, get out of that roost instantly. He's not gonna want to sit there too long.
$10,000 on the line. We're green. AMSOIL Dominator. Emil Haar getting a good start.
Oh, look at Haar. He made sure he held that inside. Oh, wow!
What?
What a line! And he makes the pass. No.
He did. It was a little too much.
Yeah, he's got the advantage. Look at this is great racing.
Into the lead, Gustav Salson around Emil Haar. And Cody Cam looks to his teammates. And then Cody Cam on the outside looking into the top 2. Gustav Salson, guys, this could be a first-time winner.
He is gone. That line, oh, whoa, hang on to it. He almost threw it away, but this line that he has right there, he makes up so much time. Look at the gap he's pulling because he can get over that real steep bump.
What is he working with right now? Who is this guy? We need to get to know him better because we're going to be seeing a lot more of him based on the run we're seeing tonight. Gustav Salson, Emil Haar, Cody Cam.
1 lap to go. I love what I'm seeing. This is great.
He has been relocated to the U.S. He's staying up by Aurora. He's been putting in the preseason testing since early November. New to the U.S., first time ever, last year, decides I want to try my hand at racing with the best in the world with AMSOIL Championship Snowcross. Who would have thought he'd be up here?
Oh, wow, what a hit there, but 2 corners to go. Our winner
is going to be the number 81, Gustav Salson will take home the AMSOIL Dominator. Get that neck burn because the flames have been lit. Wow. The first Swedish racer to take home an AMSOIL Dominator title since 2018. Adam Renheim was the last to do it. Celebrates with his fellow countryman, Emil Haar. My heart is racing right now. This is what we love to see. We love to see an underdog story. We love to see first-time winners.
That was awesome. The heart, he sent it in there. He didn't know exactly how that was going to turn out, but he didn't care, and he knew he had to get after it early, get that line, get out front early.
Gustav, an underdog story here tonight. What a way to start and kick off the season. Can you try and put into words what winning this prestigious trophy and $10,000 check courtesy of AMSOIL means to you and your team?
I don't really know where to even start. We have had some problems with my body the last week, and like everything is new. It's a new team. Being here in America is everything new for me, and the team is really, really good. I feel it feels like home, and it means so much to me to be able to do something good, and not this good. I didn't believe this, but it was really nice to be up here today.
That's a wrap. This has been round 1 and the $10,000 to win AMSOIL Dominator. What a night it's been, Robbie. What are you looking forward to in the first official round for the premier classes?
Well, I want to see how Elias bounces back from this. He didn't have the night that he was looking for. He looked great in practice. He looked good in his first round, but then he had that uncommon mistake that's not like him. And
well, all the stories tonight, we've had a fairy tale ending, and we have had an underdog story, big upsets, and even more of that drama is in store in round 1. And from Erica Allreed, Robbie Malinowski, and myself, Haley Shanley, this has been a production of AMSOIL Championship Snowcross, and this has been the Mount Zion Snowcross National presented by Pat's Motorsports. If you aren't already, be sure to follow AMSOIL Championship Snowcross on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. You can check out our full schedule and more at snowcross.com. We'll see you next time. This is part of AMSOIL Championship Snowcross.
Happy New Year from AMSOIL Championship Snowcross.